Hello, Christchurch friends and family. It's Pastor Ben here with your weekly update, and it's beginning to look a lot like you were going to say Christmas, but actually Advent. And welcome to the new church year. Happy New Year! In all seriousness, it's the start of a new year in the church. We mark it with the start of Advent, a 4-week journey to Christmas, in which we talk about the multiple comings of Christ, the Christ who comes in Bethlehem, the Christ who comes to us even here and now, and the Christ who promises to come in final victory. Welcome to Advent. Welcome to this beautiful space. A whole crew came in this week and helped transform it, and I can't wait for you to see it in its fullness on Sunday as we journey through the season of Advent. We'll be lighting the first candle on the Advent wreath. So much to be excited about. And our sermon series, the title of it is, How Does a Weary World Rejoice? And each week in Advent, we're going to be seeking to answer that question. And we may be looking at some stories that maybe we don't always look at during the season of Advent. Like, for example, this week, we're going to be in Luke's Gospel, chapter 1, looking at the story of Zechariah and Elizabeth. There's actually 2 annunciations in Luke's Gospel, and we get to this notion of the word coming to Zechariah, that he's going to be a father. How does it react? Well, we're going to look at that on Sunday as we talk about disrupting weariness. I do want to take a moment to acknowledge we've had some technical difficulties with our streaming. We're working to resolve those, and hopefully all will be well on Sunday. Thank you for your patience. And always, we appreciate those who join and worship with us online. On Sunday morning, we've got our opportunity at 10 a.m. for our children to rehearse for the Christmas pageant. And also, weather permitting, we're going to be under the bell tower making Advent wreaths. We've got the one in the worship space, but we've got one for you to have at home and to put in the center of your table in a space where you can mark the Sundays of Advent and the journey to Christmas. On Saturday, before we get to Saturday, our United Women in Faith have their event at 10 a.m. And as we move through, don't forget on Sunday to bring your angel tree gifts back. We've got just a few more angels, and while the main, we want to get it back so we can sort. If maybe you can pick up an extra one, or if you haven't yet had a chance to do that, we'll have those on Sunday. Looking ahead in the season of Advent, on the second Sunday of Advent, December 10th, we will have our children's Christmas pageant. And remember, I try to say this a couple of times each season, just because maybe you don't have your own child or grandchild in the pageant, when we baptize and someone joins the life of the church, they become our children. And so all of our children are in the pageant. And I hope you'll come and bring a family member, a friend, a neighbor to come and experience. There's something to me that really helps me move through the season of Advent and expect Christmas when I get to see the children's Christmas pageant. So that's on Sunday, December 10th. On December 17th, the third Sunday of Advent, we've got our Christmas cantata. I know Dr. Daniel Steiner, our choir, and other instrumentalists have already long been practicing and getting ready for that beautiful experience. And then I want to have a moment just quickly to talk to you about Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve this year falls on the calendar in such a way that the morning of Christmas Eve, December 24th, is actually the 4th Sunday of Advent. And then Christmas Eve night is the celebration of Christmas. So pay attention. We're going to have one service at 10 a.m. on Christmas Eve morning. And that's going to be a carol sing-along. If you want to wear your favorite Christmas sweater or your ugly Christmas sweater, sort of in jest, we'll be here. We'll sing some of those carols and hear some of the story. And then come back for our 3 o'clock, which is here in this space, oriented towards children, families with young children, but ready for everybody. 5 o'clock up on the green, and 7 o'clock back here in the sanctuary. All the services will include the celebration of communion, and then sort of age-appropriate either candles or glow sticks, depending on the service. But we're looking forward to Christmas Eve and giving the church away to the community. Last thing I wanted to say today before we get out of here is a reminder about the staff love offering. I hear people again, and it's not about me, but I hear people again and again talking about the team here. We have an incredible staff team. They do amazing work year in, year out, and this is just one outward and visible, tangible way that you could express excitement and thanksgiving for all the hard work that goes in behind the scenes for you and our community to be able to worship in this space and participate in our ministry Sunday in and Sunday out. That's what I've got for you today. Blessings to you. I hope you'll spend this season of Advent. It's really like Lent, a time set apart to be quiet, to reflect. And that doesn't mean we don't go celebrate, but to take time to be quiet, to celebrate, and to listen for the ways that the Lord is speaking to us. Angel came to Zechariah. An angel came to Mary, to to Joseph? Could it be that God is coming to you? And what is God seeking to say to you? I pray that you'll have eyes and ears to hear it and to respond with joy. Take care. See you soon.